Hello friends, this video on hydrogen part 8 is brought to you by examfear.com. No more fear from exam. Having said that, let's start the topic called hydrides. What are hydrides? So we have told that hydrogen reacts with metal. Hydrogen reacts with metal. When you heat this, it forms hydrides. This is what we have told also. Same thing. So this hydrogen, if you see, it reacts with metal, almost all element actually, to form binary compound is called hydride. For example, LiH, NaH, CH2, these are my hydrides. And there are various kinds of hydrides. There are three different kinds of hydrides. One is the ionic or the saline hydrides. There is the covalent or molecular hydrides. And the third is the metallic or non-stoichiometric hydrides. So we'll discuss about all these three in details. Let's start with the ionic hydride first. So what is ionic hydride? So these are the hydrides formed with the element which are more electropositive than hydrogen. Please know, elements which are more electropositive than hydrogen. For example, alkaline alkyne. All this lithium, sodium, calcium, beryllium, magnesium, all these group 1 and group 2 elements which are more electropositive than hydrogen, they form alkaline or saline hydrides with hydrogen. So they have some different characteristics. They are generally solid, crystalline solid or grayish in color. You see the sodium hydride, it's crystalline and they have grayish color. They have very high melting and boiling point because they are ionic. If you see lithium hydride, if you write the structure of lithium hydride, for example, lithium has one, hydrogen has one, lithium has one extra element, it will transfer the element, so it will become electrons will become Li plus H minus, right? So it's all ionic. It's all ionic bond. There is no covalent bond. It's ionic bond, and that's why they are called ionic hydrides. And the moment you dissolve in water, these ions break into Li plus and H plus ions. Here H has -1 oxidation number, right? And they have high melting and boiling point. They have high density also because they are ionic. They have high enthalpy because of ionic nature. They conduct electricity in molten state. Why? Because they are ionic in nature, right? The moment it is molted or it is in some solution, this becomes ions and they conduct electricity, right? Also, on electrolysis, it liberates dihydrogen gas, that is H2 gas in anode, which confirms that we have H minus ions. Here you see the oxidation state of this is -1, and this is confirmed from electrolysis also. This we have discussed in the properties of hydrogen, where we told that it liberates hydrogen. The hydrides liberate hydrogen at anode, so it is having -1 oxidation state, and it reacts very rigorously with water, ethanol, and ammonia. Why? Because it has to go to higher oxidation state or it has to dissolve into ions. They undergo combustion when heated in air, except LiH, that is pretty stable, but other ones, example sodium hydroxide, calcium hydroxide, they undergo combustion when heated. And they are strong reducing agent. Why strong reducing agent? If you see, because hydrogen has oxidation state of -1. Typically in most of the case, if you see, the hydrogen has oxidation state of +1, right? So this is the most 98%. So hydrogen is more happy with +1 oxidation state than -1. You see H minus and H plus, this is not very stable. And this is very stable. Why? Because here it has got 2 electrons, it is happy, it doesn't have any electron. So this is very stable. So hydrogen always want to become H plus in this case. This is hydride. Hydride always want to get oxidized. So they want to get oxidized, so that means they are strong reducing agent. Hope you understand it. They want to increase their oxidation number, that means they themselves want to get oxidized. Since they themselves are getting oxidized, they are good reducing agent. So if you don't understand this, please watch my video on the oxidation number and in fact the redox reaction chapter, where we've explained this concepts. Thank you. Visit examfear.com to watch free educational videos, try free online tests, get the best quality study materials, study from the best tutors and mentors, and much more. Thanks once again.